Recordings, filling my hard drive. Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die Presents Enter the Dungeon, episode 27. I'm your DM and host Marty, joined by Ahmed and Mark this week. Your mics are now hot.
Live.
Like a hot turkey plate. How is everyone doing on this on this American Thanksgiving?
Quite well, thank you.
Yeah. Of course, you two are Canadians in Canada and probably totally forgot that it was American Thanksgiving. I didn't because it was a day off today. It was glorious.
We still get Black Friday sales, so we're aware.
In the last 24 hours, I rewatched all of season 3 of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to watch season 3 now.
Okay, so you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, they all die.
Let's see how long you left on the channel after I cuss you out.
They all die.
Sorry, they all die, and the girl is the monster.
Right. I figured that part out. Okay, here we go.
Everyone dies.
Token.
Everyone dies the end. It's the best. And it would be such non-standard North American storytelling. Despite the struggle, everyone just dies. It's like a TPK. Probably of your own ability to produce shows again, if you wrote shows that way.
Probably.
Anyways, how is everyone doing?
Good. Pretty good.
I'm at the end of my work week, so I'm happy.
It's good.
I'm at the end of the week, so I'm happy.
First day off, I slept in. I got up, went to the washroom, went back to bed, and slept a full cycle more. It was glorious. I am well fed and rested, and
nice.
Much to your chagrins. All right. Why don't we do a recap of what happened last game? Adam will be joining us a little bit later.
All right.
Yeah. He's got work stuff. And happy Turkey Day to you too, Fox. This last episode was called Temple of Mud. While searching for the answerer, the party finds a tiny sanctuary to good and a long-forgotten sarcophagus that holds the body of a missing hero. Darian's paladinhood is tested. The insidiousness of that test.
That was
interesting. That was so interesting.
That could have changed the face of the campaign.
It could have. Where the hero of old, a paladin lord and rightful ruler of I forget the name of the country.
I just want to say
it's on Ptolemy's sheet.
The irony of the werewolf, the one that holds back the paladin.
Samsil is the name of the country.
Yeah.
The irony of the werewolf is the one that held back the paladin's blade when the illusion of the vampire was around the sleeping hero of Long Lost. I was like, just already.
I'm gonna use that in the future when I do something really bad. Well, remember, Darian. Remember when I saved you?
Nice. Ptolemy uses an illusion spell to disguise the small peasant army that the party has freed from the evil denizens of the temple, and basically sends them on their way. Ptolemy was happy that the prince was sent on his way before he woke up. He was a little poopy.
He was like, "Oh, great! It's going to take all the glory away from me."
Or just to start telling him what to do, right?
Yeah, the paladin with outrank over him bosses him around enough, let alone the one who outranks him. God,
Lord. Good times. Okay, let me turn the lights up a little bit here.
what once came as a suggestion now comes as a command.
Alkur studies from his long-lost spellbook, and Alkur the Black makes his appearance. He is a wizard multi-class cleric and not a cleric multi-class wizard. Oscar begins to feel a familiar presence in his mind. Something's there that was hedged when he went into the holy ground. Oscar, Shadow, Krieger, and Ptolemy unleash a horde of fire creatures from the fire temple.
Oh yeah.
We didn't deal with that yet, did we?
Before rescuing a trio of unlikely companions from a dungeon, including Ali,
Hakim.
Iggy, Slagbottom, who some of you may remember from a previous campaign.
I do.
Who the players remember from 2 campaigns. This is now the 3rd campaign that NPC has appeared in, now as a PC.
Yep.
The party
That's a good character.
and then Mudrazar, who was a mild-mannered ogre.
He's familiar to me. Did you bring him back from somewhere?
No.
I don't know why. It's very. Well, the lights are a little bright on my room, huh?
It could be. The name is not.
He's just familiar. I don't know why. Not the name, but that behavior, that manner, is very familiar to me.
It's very similar to the Ettins, although the Ettins were a little bit different in that there were 2 of them and they talked to each other. The party launches. The party launches a surprise attack on the garrison of the temple's exterior tower.
Oh yeah.
And then you found amongst you being Shadow found the Hoyra Ulf, which is the right wolf as opposed to the left wolf, the second statue that once belonged to you. I think the only 2 people you left alive was one archer that you sent running, and then one that you stapled to the to the.
Wait, no. We told him to. He didn't run. We told him to come up the. Oscar told him to come up the like he broke his leg or something weird, and we told him to come up into the place and toss his like bow down, and the other guy was the high level ranger.
Yeah, I've got him kind of ran off, so he threw his stuff down and ran off, and then this guy is stapled to the door and probably bleeding to death. As Krieger and Bone Crusher's rage subsides, as there's no more visible threats on the field. Oh yeah, Bone Crusher can now rage. Weird. Multi-class.
Go team angry.
Shadow picks up Hoyra Ulf, and it's just like the same statuette, but the head is facing
the opposite
right
direction.
As opposed to left. Yep.
Yep.
You can feel power from the statuette.
Yeah. I don't. Do I know anything when I pick it up automatically, or?
Well, you know how to summon them. You may have to get this identified by Alkur and the others.
Okay.
Alkur wanders over to the stairs and seems to be regarding the architecture of this place as opposed to the field of bodies that's around him. It's like he's almost oblivious to it. Ptolemy's fussing with Squish. This one archer dies from the head wound that either Bone Crusher or Krieger delivered. Yeah, that's right, says Oscar. Yeah, just throw your bow down. Okay, there you go.
Your pants, you son of a bitch.
look at that bare ass go.
Good times.
All right. Well, I got my workout cut out for me up here, says Oscar. Oh yes, there's
finally.
They drop lots of things. Shadow, you just attacked a small cluster of archers. There are a lot of arrows up here.
Is this the temple tower, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay. There we go.
I can center you to the map.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, if you guys want to go back down below, I could just spend some time up here gathering up some of this stuff.
Shadow picks up the opposite faced wolf.
Yep, the little wolf statuette.
What is it? What's it called?
Hoira.
Hoira and Venstre, I think.
One means left, and the other one means right in Norse
Venstre. Cool.
or Norwegian. I forget what I translated it from.
I like it. He eyes the bow the guy was using, and
You do notice that there are runes on the bow, although it is all Targosian to you.
yeah.
Well, Tommy, if you can look at this later, I'd really appreciate an upgrade.
Oh yes, I do. I'll look at all the magic that Oscar. Do you think he comes over to Shadow? He's like, "Oh yes, it's not a nice bow. It's not why he came over. Just, do you think those fire snake things can climb a ladder?"
Fucking hope not.
I elect that I will stay up here with Oscar to help him clean things up.
Oh yeah,
My
arrow
lord.
times.
You never clean anything.
Administering the cleaning. I can also look at the magic items. I'm good at that. See? Helping. And he takes the bow from from Shadow.
Very
Let's-
good, my lord.
Let's see what else is in this tower.
Yeah, give me the arrows.
Yeah, this is
I'm running low.
a little better than the dirtiest of bachelor pads plus kennel. It's like the ranger kind of just slept with all the dogs in his room.
outdoorsman.
Yeah, it's pretty gross in there. And then there were some storage chambers in here. I've already put some of the treasure from. I had a backlog of treasure that I hadn't added yet. That includes the stuff from the Water Temple head priest, the stuff from Falrinth the mage, the assassin, and then this group have already been added to the treasure sheet.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of stuff we gotta go through, which I think we should do. Hero points?
Yeah, assign a hero point to one of each of your characters, and then one to one of Adam's characters, please.
Okay, I'll
You have an unidentified, all the unidentified stuff, we basically, to speed things up, said anything equivalent to your level, which is now 9th, you automatically identify. Ptolemy goes, "Oh, this is easy. It's, this is a striking rune. You see here?" You don't know why he's talking loud. "And this is a shock rune. The arrows that fire out of this bow are shocking."
Oh, interesting.
Did he get cursed stupid or something?
You think he's
so-
trying to yell so that he's proving to Darian that he's helping?
He's just like standing looking at him like this. I'm not buying it.
striking.
Striking is what adds the second
Damage dice.
The
damage
extra
dice.
damage dice.
You already have a
Shadow takes the new one.
you already have a striking bow.
Yeah, but this is striking. Shocking.
Correct. You should look up the shock quality.
Yeah. Smells like lightning.
You have an unidentified staff, a sombrero, those unidentified striking, those hand wraps, an unidentified mirror charm, an unidentified ring, potion, 2 gems, goggles, shadowy leather, more goggles, a bunch of potions and flasks, an unidentified ring that you took off of the water prelate. The wizard was wearing some powerful braziers. You found an unfolding... Remember there's a wood box in that room where you killed the Quasit?
Yes.
Well, it unfolds, and there's this kind of like 3D diorama of like a big spidery fiend inside of a web. And that whole like contraption is a 17th level magic item. Unidentified, and the prince's armor is unidentified 18th level plate armor.
I feel bad for taking it now.
Too bad for him.
So there are some serious DCs that you guys need to make to figure out those higher level.
That's where we
those fire
find
level,
out the armor
items.
actually stores his soul, and as soon as I put it on, he becomes the prince of
Yep.
Samsil.
Yes, we have lots of magic to look after. Says Ptolemy. Lots of it. Yes, this bow is better than your old one, but you're the only one who uses a bow. Maybe you should keep a spare until we can scrape off the runes and put them somewhere else. I would not call it scraping, says Alcor. No, I'm just trying to explain it to the simpletons over here.
No, this is useful. I'll keep both for now.
I mean, nice rangers with snouts and
This is
horrible disease curses. As he takes a giant step back from Shadow, protectively guarding Squish, who is his fish slash squirrel taxidermic homunculus. Yeah, okay.
Friend. Homunculus friend.
Are you guys tending to Vasily the Houndmaster, who is pinned to the wooden door with one of Shadow's arrows and slowly bleeding to death?
Give me back my fucking arrow.
Okay, so you are rough with Vasily. He is now wounded too as he falls to the floor. As you rip out the arrow.
Stupid Shadow. You might have some information.
Crusher is going to.
Give me some ropes. Krieger. I'm gonna try to stabilize this one.
He's already stable.
Why? Oscar. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oscar might find a trap we need him to open for us.
We need to know more.
Yeah, I hear my name over there, but I'm kind of busy. Oscar's like taking off boots off corpses and creating a boot pile.
I've been meaning to ask you, what is with him and pants?
Not sure.
You never. You're gonna miss pants. The only time you're gonna miss pants is when you don't have them, or when they chafe.
Then why don't you collect shirts?
Well, you're gonna miss shirts too if you get cold.
Yeah, I know. So why don't you collect them if that's the reason?
Well, you see, the really tender parts are mostly covered by pants.
I got you.
You see, when you're working hard outside, cutting wood and moving things around, you get all sweaty and warm. You don't take off your pants. You take off your shirt.
Clearly.
Which means that there's a hierarchy of needs when it comes to clothing.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay.
I know. I've been at this for a while. Now, this guy had no respect for his pants. He's gallows humor. It's one of the guys you clobbered so hard in the head that he shot himself. It's gonna need some cleaning.
A little bit.
As you 9th level murderers have gone through this dungeon, leaving behind just corpse piles. Ah.
We should have let the Odiug live just so we could clean the mess for us.
Okay, Crusher seemed to run over to Vasily, who fell to the ground unceremoniously as Shadow roughed him up. Are you trying to heal him?
Yeah.
Or try to stabilize him?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a medicine check. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
No, I rolled 20 something.
Okay. You have stabilized him. He is stable.
Okay, we'll tie him up as well.
Yeah, you find some general equipment up here, reporting for duty, sir. And, you tie Vasily up.
Okay.
Shadow's testing out his new bow. A couple of arrows.
Yeah, so question, can I fit... I have a type 1 bag of holding. Can I fit the bow inside of it?
I don't know.
It depends on how much is in there right now.
No, there's lots of I've got track of it, but there's lots of space. It's got 16 bulk left.
These new magic items, I have no idea. You tell me.
Gotta look that up.
No, it's
man.
just like, can you open it enough to actually put it in?
If you
right?
unstrung your bow, it probably could go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
I
that's
just gonna
done.
throw some stuff in the fridge. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the plan, gentlemen? Well, aside from Oscar and I, we'll stay up here and have a look at things.
Well, let's see what else is in this tower. And then we should go and finish off those
I don't think
fire things.
I don't think you're going to find much, says Alcur. It looks like the upper floors have collapsed long ago. He still seems to be...
Shadow's picking up arrows off the ground.
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, mundane equipment. I added to the backlog 475 arrows, 240 bolts.
That's it?
There are also 24 magical arrows that Ptolemy's helping separate from piles. It's going to take Alcur and Ptolemy and Oscar a while to separate the magic from others. He sits
They
at
should
one. He
perhaps
sits.
go
He
talk
sits
to
at one of
others.
the end of the room, and like Oscar approaches with one arrow. Nope. 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 It's gonna take them a while. Detect magic now is a ping to see if
Yeah,
a magical
if there's
aura is
any
within the
around
area
you
that
need
you're
to-
not familiar with. So there's a lot of trial and error.
You can just sit there and throw them at him, like throw them across the ground at him. They'll be a lot faster.
Are we continuing today, or did you have something else that you needed to do? What do you mean, these fire creatures? Says Alcur. Who?
We kind of ran into a fire temple, and we found a couple of lizard fiery things, but they were kind of tough. So we ran away from them, and maybe we can get them.
Oh,
All of us combined.
so there is a danger running around down there.
Yeah.
Well, not so much running as
Slithering. But they weren't a joke, though.
Well,
No, they hit hard.
Yep.
it is not the sort of thing that I want coming up our caboose when we go to investigate the 3rd and 4th level.
Definitely should destroy these things, whatever they are.
Yes.
Oh, well, after you, big guy. Push me around. Fuck you.
I don't think it's trying to push you around, Shadows.
No, I am.
He shoves him. Standing beside him, just shoves him.
Okay.
When were you going to inform us about these fire creatures?
Well,
You're welcome.
yeah, we just did. So, what you
There
want?
you go. There you go.
Well,
Now you know.
we should definitely get rid of this menace before we send Ali al-Hakim and that little goblin to the laboratory and alchemical workshop, where I think they'll be much more at home.
Okay. Sure. We're gonna need everybody in full fighting form
Alcur raises an eyebrow.
with all the magic.
Indeed.
My healing powers today are limited.
They should be less than limited.
I have other powers, however.
Yeah, are they really good at killing fire snakes? Because that's what we need to do.
He thinks for a moment.
These things burn up. Like they'll burn you. Gotta be careful.
I do have a lightning bolt spell. If we can get them all to cluster, I can blow a few of them up.
Well, I don't think they're dumb.
Yeah, they have these long spear-like things. They could reach you quite a bit, even
Yeah,
when
they
you
use
run away.
like military style fighting. So yeah, they're probably smart enough not to. Hey, well, you know what? They actually do cluster, I guess. You just got to be on the side of them when they do.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a spell.
Oh fuck! There he goes again.
It conjures
What?
tentacles.
Ours a shocker.
All right, there's that one.
Yes, I know, Squish. It's quite impressive, isn't it? It's. I believe the technical term for the spell is called black tentacles.
And what will these things do exactly?
They'll grab on to people in a wide area and hold them fast and squish them to death. Well, not squish them to death, but squish.
I can think of nothing more horrifying than being squished to death.
I see. Is this what you spend your time doing?
Casting spells? Yes.
Just kidding. Well, let's gather our resources then. Oscar, how long will you need?
Yeah, I'll be a while.
Well, do you want to come down and face these things with us?
Nah, it's all right. I got a lot of work here to do.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
we could really use your help.
Oscar almost died to that thing.
Yeah.
You let the wizards just cast a few spells at him. It'll be all right.
I think we really need you for this.
You know why? Because they don't have pants.
That's right. Yeah. Good thinking.
Yeah, snow pants freaks him out.
I almost died, lad. I almost died. He says the
Because we
Krieger.
weren't around.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
fight together as a unit.
I'll keep an eye on Vasily, the dog guy there.
Get him to talk if you can.
Okay. I suppose I have to face those horrors. I'll leave you here, Squish. You can stay bravely up here to watch after everything.
Oh, please bring him with us.
No. Come fly back to me if you, Yes, of course. He's talking to Squish in his head.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind doing this kind of work.
All right then.
Darian
Well-
gonna spend some time healing up the party, I guess.
Yeah, he'll get into prayer mode.
Yeah, Crusher can help with that.
Okay, 26 damage removed from Darian. 19 damage removed from Crusher. Why is Crusher always hurt?
It's the beating he takes.
The requisite beating. I think that's
Season's
it.
beating.
Okay, Shadow's okay for arrows now.
Oh, yeah, no, he's got 1,000 now.
Yes. And I keep track in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Where are these creatures confined?
they're in the. Pretty sure it's the Temple of Fire.
There's a second level. To the right.
Well, from our perspective,
To the right of the air temple. That's where they came out of.
Oh, I have other spells too.
Yeah, good. We'll need them.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, okay.
is this the same day?
You guys rested for your level. And you
And then
rested
we went.
and you rested because Alcur is now Alcur the Black.
Mhm.
And
No, but
You had explored around slightly before you rested.
Okay, so now we're ninth. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Unless you want to stay here with Oscar, no, I will go. It sounds like my spells are needed to excise this threat.
These things are a problem, sounds like.
Yeah.
He looks at Krieger and Oscar and Tommy.
Yeah, they're a pretty big fucking problem, all right. There's about a dozen of them or so.
When's the last time you had fire snakes that weren't a problem?
Size of a man with spears.
Okay. Are
With
you
bad
going?
attitudes,
Are you going back down the really long ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow gets flashbacks like.
Do be careful. It's a long way down.
2.5 seconds down is all.
You climb back into the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah.
I'll go to level 3. I'll drag Oscar off to the side because he's still upstairs. And then where to?
Level 3.
Shadow just going to stay in shadow form? Okay.
Yeah, he's staying in shadow form.
Okay.
Right.
Isn't Shadow always in shadow form?
Where are you headed? You can see that Iggy is mopping and Mudrazar is just sitting there watching him.
Where's
I'll head up.
oh,
It
Ellie's
was
still
level
there?
2, so we'll head up level 2.
It hasn't been an hour yet, yeah?
It's been maybe an hour. Why?
I'm just wondering if the alchemist would have had time to find stuff and start making.
No, no, he's not. Both Iggy and him are not combative yet.
Okay.
We'll get to them in a bit.
Okay.
Let's see.
We head down through the secret.
I thought I heard something. How did it go up there?
Well, they're no longer a threat.
How many bodies do we gotta clean up?
He looks at Iggy.
They're officially outside the temple, so you don't have to worry about it. Just first floor is the problem.
He does not look you directly in the eyes, but you could see that his ear is twitching and his eyebrows twitching a little bit. He goes back to continuing to mop. Yeah, he's very conscientious about all the dirt here.
I see. Well, it's not a bad habit. It's a good one.
Do you need any help?
Yeah.
Actually, yes, we do.
You should stay here and watch over the alchemist that does not have any powers and this goblin.
Well, maybe the goblins got powers of cleaning.
Ah, yes, masters. I have many cleaning powers.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good at this.
Is everyone all right?
Oh yeah, they're all right. They killed a bunch of people upstairs, and now they're off to go kill some more cultists.
They were bad people, I presume.
Yeah, they were bad, right?
Yeah, you
Mudrazar asked Krieger.
solemnly
They
so.
were bad guys, right?
Yeah, they had like mean dogs, so they must be, right?
Yeah, no one likes a mean
Dogs.
dog.
Oh yes, they must have died. Yes, they must die. I apologize. I'm not
They
capable
look like
to
they were
help you
very
yet.
poorly cared for.
I cannot help you yet. Perhaps after we rest a little while and collect some more ingredients, I can help you.
Damn. Well, you get the rest you need. We didn't rescue you to put you to work.
Appreciate it.
When you are healthy, however, we would appreciate whatever aid you can give us.
Few hours, perhaps. When the
Well, in
DMs
the
is
meantime, we have some hell spawn snakes to slay. Let the smiting begin.
What did you say exactly?
Hellspawn snakes.
Good luck with it. I hope you have protection from the fires, I presume.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, if you wait for a little while, perhaps I can help you with that.
The problem with waiting is that we don't know how long the leaders of the temple will be in the circus, says Alcur. You have no idea what they're talking about.
What?
He looks to. It has been 2 days so far of us being able to explore at our whim. I wish to get to level 4, which means we have to deal with these salamanders first.
Right. You do what you must, and the three of us will prepare as much as we can to help you when we are ready. Good luck.
All right, then.
Try not to make too much of a mess.
Yeah, you'd have to clean it up, eh, there, Dink?
Dick.
He goes about cleaning. There's something oddly familiar about that goblin. I think I know him. You know, from the past life.
Perhaps.
Anyways. Oh, yes, don't touch that door. It's lightning bolt trapped, he says. He's leading the way. You open up the secret passage.
Yep.
And then which way do you head?
We head.
We head to the center, then north.
Yeah, the ascending. I've only got 2 of us, don't I? Oh no, I got everybody.
Oh, they didn't tell. Elite to go north to the alchemy lab, right?
No, they're worried about the big horde of salamanders
Just-
that have been unleashed.
Good call. Good call. Yes. Oh shit.
So I've got to move the leaves to the place where the guy will take them away. Otherwise, I have to keep the 300 pounds of leaves over winter.
So that's one trip or half a trip.
you
Why not?
can start growing Zukmoy in your
I'm going
your
to grow a
lawn.
Zipmoy next spring if I'm not careful here.
All right,
All
Alright,
I've got to say is you still have a lawn?
don't
I
worry.
haven't had one for a while.
Oscar's stripping boots and pants, and Alcur is reluctantly going to help the party who finally fessed up that they unleashed a big horde of salamanders. That this mess needs to be cleaned up before you go down to level 4 because we don't want that coming up your keister.
We have what going to fuck us?
Yeah, before letting the alchemist go wander around freely on level 3, and yeah.
La 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 la.
All right.
Oh, and there's a hierarchy of clothing. When you're working hard, you don't take off your pants because you're warm. They question Oscar like why he was so concerned about pants. So he gave them a story.
Because they're important.
Because they're important. Because you're.
They're important.
We
You
followed
know
that
that
up.
you're in a dominant position when you got pants on.
We followed that up by determining you didn't want to fight the salamander because they have no pants.
They have no pants. 100%. They don't have pants. All right. I will be back as soon as I can. I just wanted to make certain
Okay.
I was able to help.
Cool. Okay, let me go to level 2. All right, you guys are coming up the descending stairs. Who is opening this secret door?
Ptolemy, I suggest you get in the goddamn rear.
Oh, yes.
I honestly thought you were going to say, Ptolemy, I suggest you open that door.
All right. Alco and I will be in the back.
Darian, shall we?
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just checking something. I'm checking the magic items. I thought they checked the wraps. +2
They
wraps.
still have not made it.
9.
I don't think
No,
you.
I think they got it. They got it. They got the wraps because I have the +2 wrappings.
Oh,
here.
okay. You have them on your character sheet. Well, then you can remove
Yeah.
them from.
9, 19. Yeah, they're there. So, power party pages. Wraps. Unidentified +2. Yeah.
Is this behind enough for you? Tommy rolls his eyes.
It should be fine.
All right.
Yeah, shut it. Is Darian or Krieger coming up beside Crusher?
Yeah. Darian will go up beside him.
In the middle of combat, I will need space, so I'll be able to engage them from a distance.
Since when do you engage people from a distance?
I can get larger now. Remember that.
That's really weird. Tentacles in a groin guy.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
oh, do we want tentacles? Sounds good. Ptolemy cracks his knuckles. He'll use a focus point.
Darian drops his head in resignation.
He'll spend the extra action. He's got really long tentacles. Yes, I feel the power. It is growing. Go, go, go.
If there's so many of them and they have spears, we should aim to minimize the space that they have. This hallway would be good, so we don't have so many of them attacking at the same time. Obviously, I will not grow to that size.
Let's get going.
All right.
He's already going.
Crusher will open.
Okay.
Okay, Crusher opens the door. Give me a round of movement.
Okay.
A round of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Crusher's gonna go down. Well,
20. 5.
so that's one move.
That's one move?
That's one move.
Okay, that's as far as Darian can get in.
Yeah. Okay, Shadow's got. $35. This is 70 feet. Shadow's over here,
Oscar would be so far behind.
and he's Shadow's readying to. No, he's not readying. He has his bow out.
Okay.
Crusher goes next to Krieger here.
Okay, you wander out into the hall where there's the horrible depictions and frescoes of evil. Wither King, how's it going? Surprise ambush. They're gonna try to. They're gonna try to surprise ambush.
It's a trap.
You can hear the distant hissing of the salamanders, which is strange because you left that door closed and locked it.
Okay.
Another round of movement. Ptolemy and Elker will basically move to, I don't know, here, raise a shield.
Shadow moves to 35.
Okay,
One.
Darian, you can see that there are lots of like marks along the door, like they pounded one door in, or sort of out, and the doors are shut, but you doubt that the locking mechanism is in place.
I think they got out.
So I'm moving Crusher and Krieger. This is 60 feet.
Yep.
Well, I don't think they're as contained as we'd hoped they'd be.
Okay, Shadow's over here. That's the full move on my end. You're saying a round, right? Like 3 moves, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Head on a swivel, boys.
Crusher's just keeping pace with these guys.
Okay, you can hear this round somebody begging. No! No! No!
Where is this?
It's coming from the fire temple.
Okay.
Crap.
Let me just go to the temple exterior and remove a few guards that they found.
I'm fine with that. Whatever.
Yep.
Did they get to go away now? Did we beat the threat?
Krieger moves up. Oh, sorry, Darian.
Okay, you can see that this door has been ruined. When the locking mechanism has been ruined, you can see into the hallway. This door is closed. You can hear the screaming behind it.
Okay. Well, we start messing with their temple. I'm sure they'll come back. Not all already in there.
Shadow, what are you doing way back there?
I'm moving, Crusher.
I'm coming.
Yes, a 38 70.
Alright.
No,
Darian's
no,
gonna,
it's too hard to do.
Darian's gonna raise a shield, open the door. And
Okay.
Oh, this door's open, right?
Yeah, it is. The doors were closed, but the mechanism was all broken. You could kind of see through the crack. This door is closed.
Crusher gets to the door.
Okay, you can hear the salamanders talking in their sibilant tongues, and there seems to be somebody in excruciating amount of pain. Oh, and they stop yelling. Please, I'll join the fire temple. I'll join.
Join us in the fire.
Oh, no.
I gotta
Do
get
you want me to move Darian, or? There. And then,
Sacrifice.
let's see. Shadow might have to stand here to make sure there's a goddamn line.
That's supposed to be truce. That's supposed to be truce. I'm part of the Earth Temple.
Is Mark here or not? Oh, he's not. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes,
I'll grow-
this
I'll
told me.
grow to fill this hallway to make sure they don't come back. They don't come around us.
You're opening the door?
What horrible things are we gonna see now?
Well, you see two salamanders holding this one guy down, and it looks like one of them, a third one, has got a big metal spoon that he's scooped out a molten metal out of, and is pouring it into the mouth of this captive footman.
Oh, you bastards!
There are other salamanders that are flanking the door, however, and we're gonna roll initiative as you open the door. They left.
Good times.
There are others that are strewn throughout the room.
Okay.
Standing dutifully by their metal pots.
No. Amulet.
Okay, initiative. I will roll that because we have the power, we have the technology.
No.
And we also might have them still on the initiative sheet from last time.
Let's get rid of that.
Nope. No, we don't. I lied.
Okay.
Come on, you Sallies.
Sallies. Weird. Salamanders. Well, let's take one of you out.
Where's
Because these are really beefy CR7s.
These are really
They're
really tough.
I thought they were on par with like their 8th or 9th level. What the hell?
Marty, did you move Ali?
Don't worry about him because he's not in the fight.
No, because there was. Okay.
He is in the character.
I see him. I see him. Rescued.
Oh, for the carry, yeah.
Okay. Initiative order is so.
Oh, Darian, so slow again.
Oh, there's one more creature I'm missing. The voice in the darkness. The voice in the fire, in the flames, in the flames. Yeah, that's probably good.
Okay, so it's the
And that is a plus 14. And their initiative is, I'll just tack it on to the end, 7. Alright, Shadow, you are first. What are you doing? Crusher opens the door, and there are enemies there.
right. So these guys. So who can Shadow see? Can Shadow see the guys that are right next to us, like this guy and
Yeah,
this
so
guy?
you opened up one door, they open in, so I guess you kind of stuck the door in their face if we want to use...
These guys.
Yep. Bing.
Right. So Shadow sees this first salamander. He's going to mark him as prey,
Okay.
and he's going to unleash.
The thing turns around. It has its long ranceur in its hands.
Ooh, 38.
AC 38 is a crit.
Nice.
21, so 18. 22, because I'm an a-hole.
That's a miss.
Yep. So that's 2, and what are we going to do? The last one.
You hit him in the belly.
He tells Damien to
Darian?
hit Darian. Damn.
Oh, we're making
This
that
guy's
mistake again.
this guy's prey. Number 3 is number 16 is prey, and that's important because I can't mark. I have to mark a specific ally for
I
a
don't think I
specific
can-
prey.
He's
Get him in the gut. And hold the line.
Okay, you want to roll your crit
hold
damage?
the line. I'm going to be in front of 4 people.
Oh yeah, sorry. The attack is 2d8 plus. Does the electricity work or shocking work?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you know what shocking
Uh,
does?
Yes, but oh yes, within 30 feet. So the next 2 are gonna get the damage as well.
Within 30 feet?
Yeah, 48 plus 1d10 plus that. So the d6. So the other. So he's taking 24 damage,
Okay, as a shocking bolt goes flying from your bow,
and the other 2 beside him are getting 4.
4 shocking
Damage.
damage as little
4
lightning
shocking
bolts
damage
come
each.
zapping out of him and go down the line.
No, it's within 10 feet of the target. Up to 2 other creatures of your choice within 10 feet of the target.
Okay,
So I think it's only 1 that gets it. Sorry.
awesome. Bone Crusher.
Crusher's going to take Mountain Stance. He's going to activate the amulet.
Okay. You touch this amulet and activate it for the first time, and a familiar feeling of power courses through your brain, your veins as you grow large and in charge.
Face us!
Just a chorus of hisses coming from the room, and there is a chuckling laughter coming from the cauldron or the altar, and there's weird shadows flitting around here. Oscar is upstairs. I'll just remove him from the initiative. The salamanders. Well. Yes. They move slowly.
5, 10. Okay, yeah.
So these 4 move, and they're going to start hacking at Bone Crusher.
Okay, so now Mountain with Mountain.
Their warm ranceurs come poking in. Just a
AC 30.
bristle of defense. AC 28, 31, 20, and 24. So one of them hit you.
31 hit.
I will deflect the 31.
Okay.
Which one was it?
The third one. So it was this one. This door is closed, so you guys have cover right now. But you could step here and whack
I'll
that
step
one.
Wait, do I get
I'll do
cover?
that.
Oh, I don't get cover from
No.
him, do I?
Nope.
you to be. He still gets his attack though.
Yeah, so 17 damage becomes what? 7?
6.
Nice.
6, so I get temporary hit points from this, so I still have 4 hit points temporary.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll
4
do my attack,
Yep.
points.
which is now plus 19.
Your holy blade bangs one of the fiery rancers out of the way as you duck into the room, shield up. A little roar comes from the lion shield.
Yep.
The speed of the combat is very nice.
Yeah, I was AC 27.
Hit by 1.
Yeah, I was concerned that as we got higher levels, because the hit points were so high, it would really get bogged down. But I find the damage output keeps up with the hit points, so it's.
I think what they've done is, because remember as you get higher levels, you get one-shot kills. I think that's gone now. Like higher level battles will continue to be
Until we institute some sort of crit hit system, like that's how you get
100.
yeah. The 2020 100 does not happen.
Are these creatures evil?
They are evil.
24 damage.
24 damage. Is any of this cold
No.
damage? Okay. Your glowing blade comes lancing in and scoring a hit against the scaly creature. Ptolemy.
That's what you get for attacking my friend.
Shall I wait until they cluster first? Is Ptolemy.
Yeah. Maximum damage.
Oh wait, that was their own, they moved and they attacked one time. They're gonna attack 4 more times on Crusher. This is at plus instead of 18 will be plus 13. 32
Yeah.
is 14 damage.
Okay. So 10 damage after my last.
Oh, and that salamander's taking a persistent 4 damage. Oh, sorry, 3 damage.
Of holy
Good.
damage.
Good damage, yeah.
Good damage. Okay, there's a horrid wound as you use the answerer to
Answer the questions.
to injure him. Ptolemy, I think he only has 1 more haste per day. Who should be hasted here? Is it Krieger or Darian?
I would say Darian.
Yeah, well, yeah, it can be Darian.
Okay.
He has that healing ability, so it's
Yeah, okay, yeah.
well.
Hey,
well,
hey,
Krieger's
Krieger,
hello!
actually, Krieger.
My squire says it's time to go. Hey. Ptolemy casts a haste on Darian,
Okay.
and then as a single action raises a shield. Krieger.
Krieger is going to rage. Just double checking something here. And plus 18. Okay. Krieger's going to rage. I guess he's got a step. Yeah, he'll go to there.
Okay, so there's only 2. If you went that way, there's only 2 reactions. No, there's 3. 3 reactions with
I
their
have acrobatics. Hang on.
with their glaives.
Can you still tumble?
Yep.
It's acrobatics, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try an acrobatics. check.
Against their reflex DC, which is 26.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chance. 24. Nope. They get their attacks, I guess.
AC 31, nat 1, and AC 37.
Fuck.
37 is a critical hit.
Okay, and the 31's a hit.
31's a hit.
Okay, here's the first hit for 14.
Okay, so that's reduced to 7.
Has Darian gone yet?
Darian, yeah, he blocked you. I don't think they'd stack anyway because it's resistance.
Yep. So 14 damage is the first one. I did that one separately because it was the first one, and then you have temp hit points, and then 36 from the second stab,
which is 29 minus.
And this is all piercing.
27. Yeah. So he's got 27 damage. Ow! Good thing he's a tough old boy.
Okay, so you get in there. Their wall of glaives punish you a little bit as you come somersaulting in. A nice gash across your temple.
And he's going to sweep the guys in front of him.
Oh, the other salamanders I forgot to move, but they're all just basically moving, except for these three. They are continuing their
chant of doom.
Their sacrifice of these footmen, and then these salamanders were standing in their pots. As one action, get out. As a next action, all of their...
Wait, one of them was this guy was stapled. Or not stapled, you know what I mean? He's pinned.
Oh, he's pinned? Okay.
Yeah.
That guy's pinned, yeah.
Oops.
So.
He needs an action to...
Okay.
Holy crap, Shadow got good.
These guys all immolate their own flame, their own scales. Like there's fire kind of jutting out across their scales. They look very warm. And then they'll take a single slither forward.
And Salamander 15 and Salamander 10 each have 26 damage.
And then this one needs to strength check his way out of the pot.
So 26 damage.
What's the DC? 10 or 15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He spent one action getting out,
Basically
one action removing the arrow, and then one action immolating himself. Okay, and then how much damage? 26? You basically bash two of them.
Yeah, we could use Oscars, all I'm saying.
Now that the three sacrifices have been made, something shadowy rises from the horrible altar at the far side of the room.
What now?
Sacrifices. We'll call it the voice in the flames. Free. It is a wispy thing that has a very imperial-looking garment and eyes of fire. It simply floats up this round out of the altar. More sacrifices. I'll clear the black just in time.
Oh, good. Did he cast any spells, or they just tick down?
No. He bragged that he had a lightning bolt.
He does have a lightning bolt, a big one.
Yes.
A big, mighty lightning bolt. One door's open, not both, it appears?
Yep, one door is open.
This door is open.
Okay, and the salamanders are hurt. And let me just get the character sheet open. Card the black.
You're a wizard, right?
I've always been a wizard.
No, I mean more so today because you studied from your book.
Yes?
Might I suggest not fireballing them? They might like it.
Good suggestion.
And then try to feed you molten metal like those jackasses.
That would be a problem. We are going to... Alright, the wispy cloud thing is to the south there. That thing. I would like to make a knowledge check on that thing.
Okay, knowledge... Religion?
Religion...
Fell off, I'll be right back.
Alright, apologies, I have to get the things open. I missed the pre-game chat section. Yeah, I'll be around for the post-game chat section. Come on, load. No, we don't want to talk about your Amazon original shows.
Do you want to just roll a d20 and I'll tell you what your bonus is? There you go.
I'm just trying to get to the... my bonus is plus...
15.
15, so 16.
This is some sort of variant of a wraith. They... Let me see. the DC of that. You get a 24. You know that it's undead, that it's incorporeal. That it can sense life and it hates sunlight.
Ptolemy,
Yes.
you have magic missiles, yes?
Yes.
They will be very effective against the Wraith.
He stands proudly. As long as I don't have to fight the fire snakes.
Correct. I also will not fight the fire snakes. And we're going to. Who
So,
all's
so
been
you
hasted?
stood there and did a recall lore, and that
Who's
was
been
an
hasted
action.
thus far?
Thus far, Darian
Darian.
has been hasted because the answer seems to be doing horrible things to their wounds.
All right. I think big ass Crusher could probably use a hastening. So we're
I
gonna
think so.
cast haste on big ass
Give,
Crusher.
give it to Griever. Give it to Krieger. We're talking damage, man. Give it to Krieger.
I'm giving it to Crusher because you're big and I can hide behind you.
Okay,
Alright.
hasted Darian. What are you doing? Darian
Darian's
Darian
going-
hasn't even gone yet. He's already heard one of these elementers.
Darian's going to raise his shield.
Okay.
He's going to smite Salamander 11.
The one that has the holy energy in its wound.
Yep. And and he's going to smite. Nah, screw it. He'll try and hit him twice.
Okay. Yancer comes in after sparking off the fiery glaive, thundering down towards its lizard-like hide. They have not immolated themselves in flames.
37.
37 is a critical hit.
Let's see how he feels after this. So the answer does 62 points of damage.
Wow, that is 86. It is now bloodied.
I'm assuming the fire doesn't hurt him.
It's not fire, it's holy.
Oh yeah, never mind. You have a new shiny holy avenger.
Yeah.
Go get him.
The thing is, it does not like your blade.
I don't imagine it does. And
Yep.
a 16 is a miss.
It wrenches your blade out of itself.
Does holy have a crit power?
I have to double check.
Let's check. Crit power. Leia, if you steal my bagel, you and I are going to have words. You won't like them.
Sounds like a one-sided conversation. At least if your dog's anything like mine.
Okay. There's a reaction command once per day trigger. You critically succeed an attack roll against an evil creature with a weapon. You regain hit points equal to double the evil creature's level.
I don't need hit points yet.
Well, this
Okay.
is your crit power.
Good to know.
They are level 7 creatures.
They feel like more. I'm just saying.
Shadow. There's a bunch of them that are standing in melee with your companions. In fact, these 3 are in melee with 3 of your companions. 2, 3, and 3. So there's a couple of them with 3. I don't know if pack attack is 3 or 2. You're muted.
I believe pack attack was 2.
Okay. Well then, yeah, all
It's two.
three of these guys.
But I can
being
only
pack
see
attack.
these two guys in front of us. So 26. They're both 26 damage.
This guy has cover.
But I can see him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mark
You had previously marked the one that's still stuck in his
right in
pail.
the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark this guy as prey.
Okay.
Since Darian already went, I'm gonna tell Crusher to pound on top of his head, and I'm going to rapid fire into this guy.
Okay.
D20 plus 21,
Wither King's doing dice magic.
34,
AC 34 is a hit.
36.
36 is a crit.
Okay, that's 4d8. That's actually 68. Ooh, so the lightning, the electricity is going to go on either side.
So
The little bolts of
68
lightning kind of spark off and injure the people that are
1d10
adjacent.
Plus 1d6 from flank. Actually, plus 2d6 from flank. Plus 2d6 from electricity.
Did they
The
heal?
second d6 is 4 plus 12.
Did they heal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
They had
Hit
an
right away.
evening.
Did they have an evening?
Yeah, you guys took an evening. They took an evening.
Oh, yeah, we had to sleep.
So that guy
No,
took.
no, this was the morning. This fight happened in the morning.
Oh my god.
Unless we slept after fighting the people upstairs.
Oh,
This
that's
is while
right.
Kerr was like jerking around in the morning.
No, they are all fine. 51.
They've been resummoned. Damn.
77. That
So-
bloodies the creature. It's
So
that-
there's 4 that goes on either side.
it's stuck to the ground, and then 4 damage. Electricity
Either side?
sparks off that one creature and goes off to either side. Okay.
That's it for Shadow.
Bone Crusher.
Crusher's gonna unleash pain.
The brothers Wolfsheim.
Brothers Wolfsheim. Okay, so the bonus to hit now is plus 20. This is not. Wait, plus 20. 20 plus. It's gonna on the fire. 33.
Which one are you attacking?
The guy that's. Oh, actually, it's 35 because of the bonus from Shadow.
Okay.
The same guy that he critted.
That is 1 away from crit.
That's all I got for now. So the second part of the flurry is so it's 22 minus 3 is 18. 19. Plus not maths. 32.
Also a hit.
D20 plus
You like grab its polearm and he's still holding onto it, and you whack him into the ground a few times.
24.
24 misses.
16, 1d20 plus 16.
And a miss.
Well, hold on. Tick. So, I have one more. Because I have 5 attacks. I have 4 crit, and the flurry gives me 5 attacks. Not crit. Flurry and the haste, gives me 30.
That's a hit.
There we go. So, how many
3 hits.
3 hits. So, that's 60-10. Marty, could I roll it independently because I could shift over to the...
Yep. If you think you can do enough.
Right. So the first one is 2d10 plus 8. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, 2d10 plus 8.
18 is
18
95 damage. Still standing.
2d10 plus 8. 22.
22 damage would be 117. Still standing.
14.
14 damage is down.
Cool.
The creature disappears. It kind of burns up into ash, but it leaves its ransurer behind.
Okay.
Salamanders. At the beginning of the turn, the persistent damage, or is it the end?
I think it's the end.
Right before you roll the flat check at the end of
Okay,
the turn, so
okay.
healing comes first.
Got it.
Hold on, sorry, Marty, I made a mistake because I
Yeah.
haven't raged yet, and I added 2 damage to each attack because
So -6.
so minus 6. Yeah, I haven't raged. But Crusher's not raging yet.
Give me a
I don't know if
second.
there's a
I'll add up the total damage. It was 130. 1. And you hit it 3 times, so give it 6 hit points back, which is 125, which is exactly how many hit points he has. So it's still dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Salamanders. Well. These ones that had make themselves fiery, all the fire goes down. They are going to move and move and move. Okay, time for pain. We've got 5 salamanders attacking Darien.
AC 32.
A 37, a 35, and a 31.
37 and 35.
This is piercing, so am I subtracting something from it?
No, I think it's slashing. I subtract them.
Okay. 14 damage on the first one, and 10 damage from the second.
24, alright.
Their second attacks are plus 13s. AC 30 what?
32.
32. They all miss. Okay, that was this cluster of 5. This one thinks that making itself fiery is going to help it with this weird wound it has, so it spends its last action to make its scales fiery. Now these 5. They're going to attack... The 4 in the back are going to attack Krieger, because that's...
This one can't attack Marty. There's a wall there. There's a door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's a door right here.
That's right. So it's going to just linger back here and make his scales fiery.
Let me know if there's too much for you.
Which leaves 3 to attack Krieger.
Those tentacles are a good idea now.
AC 30, critical miss, and 31.
30 and 31 to hit.
Okay, a Rancer for 23 damage.
Oof.
And a Rancer for 21 damage.
I consider this to be too much. I consider this to be too much.
Alright, their second attacks at plus 13. AC 23, 15, and 20 all miss.
I'll miss.
And then the one in front of Krieger is actually going to attack Crusher. And he didn't have to move. The first attack is 31. Next attack is 27. And then the last one is
AC
21. Okay, so it hit once.
Yep.
Get a two-handed swing to the jaw with a Rancer, poking you for 24 damage.
Okay.
These things are quite tough. I'm sorry. These things are quite tough.
Alright, the 3 that were murdering foot soldiers from the Earth Temple are just going to stride. Or slither. Slither. Forward 3 times. To join the phalanx of doom.
Okay. Lightning bolt would be fucking awesome right now.
Dear,
They kind of are
Ptolemy.
in that line.
Ptolemy, now.
Is it time for tentacles?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do it.
Tentacles you'll get! Ptolemy's new 5th level spell, granted to him by the aberrant bloodline, is Black Tentacles. Which
What
is
horrible thing does this do? Because it was underpowered before, so I expect it to be super powerful now.
Which is
no,
a-
I read it. It's not crazy.
which is a fireball template. Bloop. Okay.
Just get... No, you didn't.
Oily black tentacles rise up to attempt to grapple each creature in the area. Make spell attack rolls against Fortitude DC of each creature. Well, that's annoying. You have to roll against everyone. Ugh. Any creature you succeed is...
Is it just one against all of them? Or
No, it says make spell attack rolls, plural, against the Fortitude DC of each creature.
Well,
have
this
fun
is
with
why we
that.
have a die with make that roll.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Hoorah.
If you succeed, they take 3d6 bludgeoning damage whenever a creature ends their turn in the area. The tentacles attempt to grab that creature. If they haven't already, they deal 1d6 points of damage to any creature already grabbed. And the escape DC is equal to the spell DC. Or they can do 12 damage to the
Tentacles grabbing them.
tentacles at an AC
waste
equal to
actions.
DC. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think all of them are in this area, except for one.
Looks like a jar of peanut butter. Like you're using 3 hands like a barbarian, so it can't be a jar of peanut butter.
Or it could be.
It's hickory sticks. Never mind, I know what that is. It's hickory sticks, which are amazing.
All right, Wither King apparently has already rolled for us.
Nope.
The DCs of... I'll take the first 12 of them, because one is actually outside. The DC of Ptolemy spells are 27. And their Fortitude DC is... Oh no, it's a spell attack. Okay, 17 is what we're adding to this. And their Fort DC is 25. So we need things that are 8s or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ignoring that last one. 8 of them and 1 critical, which I think probably just does double damage, we'll say.
Is it a basic attack here? I'll read the spell.
Okay. Not grabbed. Grabbed? One, two. Grabbed.
Yeah, a critical should do double. It's like it's an attack spell, right?
Yep.
Creature explodes.
No, I do not want that to be something that can happen in this
I
game.
know.
These guys are all grabbed. And then the last dude is grabbed. I'm just going to roll once for damage, because this is annoying.
Look at my NPC. He's got the big slowdown spell.
Right.
It's the leg spell. He cast leg.
Okay. Laptop ordered.
I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm planning to grab a desktop tomorrow.
Oh, because of Black Friday?
Black Friday, whoa!
It's the best.
No turkey.
Well,
Alright, and this gets even more annoying because these creatures are dealing damage when they're lit with flame. Mark, or Ahmed, whoever's eating chips in our ear, please stop!
Mark.
Stop! It's like we were in the bag.
No, Mark, don't.
You wish you were in this bag.
The fire does 2d6 persistent fire damage unless the tentacles make reflex saves. I don't think they have. I don't think they are creatures. I'm just going to say after a few rounds of them burning, they might just get out.
well, each round they get out, the tentacles will try to grab them again.
Right. Okay. I'm going to reduce the hit point damage required that they have to do to break the tentacles after a round. Oh my god, this is not streamlined. Nope. I want a simulator. I want a video game at this point. Okay. The tentacles are on fire. They're moving around. They're screeching. They are grabbed, which means they're not going very far. Everyone retreat, says Ptolemy. Black Tentacles is a three action cast. Material, somatic, and verbal. So Ptolemy's not moving from his spot. And then the Black Tentacles last for 1 minute. Let's mark that. That spell.
It's a good catch.
Yeah. I can also make them very sad, says Ptolemy.
You do that.
I will then. I will. Krieger. On the edge of this strange field of oily black tentacles grabbing everything. Are there any penalties for being grabbed or having the grab?
Footed for sure. flat-footed and immobilized, I believe.
So they can't move from their spot, and they lose 2 AC.
And I believe the other thing that happens is if they try to use any manipulate actions, they have to make a flat check.
Oh, okay. And then one thing we forgot was the persistent damage on that one salamander, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Is it a
It's
D6?
3. No, it's 3.
It's just 3? Okay.
Just 3.
And then it has to make a flat check to get rid of it. So it needs to roll a 15 or higher. It rolls an at 20. It doesn't have. Okay. Tentacles everywhere. Krieger.
So the guy in front of me is on fire?
The guy in front of you is not on fire.
Okay.
The ones with the red aura are. There's only a couple of them. This one is on fire, and this one, I think.
Okay. So he is going to, and if I can't step in without getting into the tentacles, so I'm just going to leave the beats on that guy.
Okay.
And
Its AC is dropped to 24.
We'll see how.
Look at my temple. You hit one of the rubbery tentacles instead.
This stupid fucking tentacles!
It grabs onto your hammer and you're like stretching it back.
Plus. Nope, missed.
No, you spent the round grappling with the tentacles, and they were trying to take your hammer from you, and you said no. All right, the Wraith. The Fire Temple Wraith is going to fly forward.
I think flies are slower now, just in general, but I don't know.
30 feet.
No,
slow.
it's got a 40. It can do that as a melee attack? That's hilarious.
I don't
God
think
damn
we're
it.
gonna think it's.
It's not funny.
I have a feeling that
Whatever
this is
it
one of
is,
those
not
jokes
funny.
that we're not going to understand.
I don't get it, Marty. What's funny about my dead character?
Its melee attack is a spectral hand.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Oh, it's got good range then.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So that's a single move. And then a double move.
I can't see the goddamn thing anymore.
Oh,
Might want to sit back here, buddy.
It extends its hand really long. It kind of detaches from its body and goes flying at Darian. Rolls a nat 1. Darian swats at it with his blade, dismissing the energy. You felt a cold wash around you.
probably a good time to remind you that my blade is also disruptive because it's my spirit blade or spirit.
Just
Yeah,
shared animal.
it might be noticing the thing that could kill it in one swat and targeting you. Of course, these elemental temples look like the chaotic and evil versions of an elemental temple. That might also be a reason why. Or maybe the thing knows what the answer is. It's not like you're going to stop and talk to it, though. And figure out its motivations. Alcur the Black.
Alright, I need to get in there, but I can't get in there.
Yeah, you can.
The spells I want to cast are 3 action.
Oh, then you don't want to go there.
Alright. There are too many of you, so I wish for you to get into a line. Alcur's going to cast a Wall of Stone,
Okay.
and Wall of Stone is fun in this, because it's kind of like the old one, where you kind of just make stuff with it.
Yeah.
Oh, make a nice line, just like right down.
So it's 120 foot, 20 feet high, and then you can make the shape kind of adjust the placings every 5 feet, so you can make weird like pixel art with it.
So you're just gonna make a big fucking line like this?
I'm just going to do a big bifurcation for now. Just a big line.
Like that.
Yeah, just one of those. Just like, yep, this is my side, your side.
Well done. Not sure where they say those mean things about you.
Who says what about who?
Nothing. We all love you.
Darian.
Control the battlefield.
Darian is going to. He's going to smite Salamander 15.
Okay.
Attack. C28.
Hits.
Attack again.
The thing is caught in the tentacles and trying to get out, and you're
Shit roll.
stabbing at it.
And he's going to raise his shield.
Okay, you hit it once.
Yeah. Rolling damage would be good, I think.
Shadow's turn.
Nope.
What? Oh, hang on. 16 plus another 3, so 19 damage.
40,
Shitty roll.
57. It is not bloodied. You hack at it. The tentacles get in the way. Shadow's turn.
All right. Okay.
Ahmed's doing wind sprints. Mark's eating chips.
No, I'm just going across the room. I'm just having
And Adam's having bagel fights with his dog. So perfect.
Oh, I won. I ate the shit out of that bag.
Dog
get
discovered what a
seeds.
strong man punch is like. Holy crap! Okay, Shadow's going to mark. It's 57 damage. Okay, he's gonna mark this guy, his prey.
Yep.
He's gonna tell Crusher to smash him over the face, and he's gonna tell Krieger to hit him right across the shoulder.
Can you haste me?
Goes to either of them.
No, I've used all my hastes today. Remember the other fight we had? The one before the one...
No.
Okay, so Shadow is
I can
basically
haste you, or I can save my magics for something more powerful.
Bone Crusher?
Don't have to tell me twice. Dish, dish, dish.
Crusher's gonna start hitting the guy in front of him.
Okay, who is grabbed by the tentacles, AC 24.
22.
Hit.
8. It's 27.
Hit.
So 28, 27. Sorry, 19, so 16.
That's a miss.
Shit, miss. So first attack, second attack, I have 2 more at 16. Come on, God.
Rolling your D6s.
Yeah, well, at least I do them here over a save. So 2 hits, right?
2 hits.
That sucks.
4d10
It does.
plus 6. 4d10 plus 6.
He's all big. He wants to be in charge.
33 damage.
Ooh, that's still
Cast a
pretty
bunch
good.
of buffs on him.
33 is 90 damage. It is now bloodied. Now the salamanders. Well, they have to break DC
Should be like 27.
27 to get out of here,
Or they could attack the tentacles.
or they could attack the guys that are beating the piss out of them and deal with the
Or they
tentacles
could
later.
just say like, "Ah, well, this is my life now," as you
Yep.
get grabbed in the butt.
With 14 ins and 14 wisdoms, I think they can assess. It's when they start their turn.
If they end their turn in the tentacles, they get grabbed again.
Okay, all right. Mm-hmm.
I like playing controllers. That wall of stone made me very happy.
Okay, this salamander is grabbing and pulling the door open all the way. So the door is here.
Okay.
These ones are staying in the tentacles and trying to fight. This one is going to move out of the tentacles.
Cool. You can put the tentacles on like a wall or a ceiling now.
That's awesome.
Fucking
You can put them on a pillar. Like it just.
hell drapes. All right. These salamanders are going to punish. Two of them are going to punish Krieger. AC 33, AC 27.
I'm gonna double check the 27, but I think there are 2 hits.
18 damage and 22 damage.
All right.
And then their second attacks. AC 14 miss, 27 is a hit.
27's a hit.
20 damage.
Okay.
And then 2 series of attacks on one series of attacks on Darian. AC 29 is the highest. That's a miss. And then 3 attacks on Crusher. AC 27 is a miss. 30 is a miss.
Number, though, is
and that last one is a crit. So 40, 10 plus 14. 49 damage on Crusher.
That was a near max damage crit.
I might want to use a hero point to not take that.
You might.
You might.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm doing that.
You kind of need to do that before I roll damage, but I'll let it slide this time. So 1724 damage, which is 58. I'll put that on your token. The others, okay, and then they all take 2 damage for not, escaping the. All right, the ones that are separated with this wall that's 10 feet tall can't quite see anyone except for Crusher.
It's 20 feet tall.
Oh, never mind. They can't see anything.
Big wall.
They can see there's a gap at the far end of the chamber. Okay, so we're gonna. Is this difficult terrain?
It should be, in my opinion. I'm not sure.
Doesn't actually say difficult terrain in the.
Then probably isn't.
Okay. So the ones that can escape the tentacles, and then they just spend the round trying to move, and then these guys have to break free with their athletics checks of plus. Basically, with their bonuses, they need 10s or higher. 10s or higher to get out. 1, 2, 3 of them do. And then they move and move. And then these two, I think it's successive attempts to break free. You take the minus. Is that correct? Or do you just keep on going at the...
What was this?
Escape actions, you get to keep on using your...
No, escape actions count as...
Attacks? Okay. So...
I'll confirm as you roll, but I believe escape action.
One of them... escaped. And then the last one... This would be at plus 7, 26.
Yeah, it's a single action attack.
Okay, this one is the one that's really injured is stuck on the other side. The others have moved about, and those 2 spells have scattered the huge phalanx of salamanders. But they're coming. They're coming. Still, the ones on this side of the battlefield. The ones on this side of the battlefield really, really punished you guys. Ptolemy is next. Ptolemy has you made fun of his spell called Crushing Despair.
Please don't crush and despair the ghost.
It's a 30-foot cone. He needs to be in there close. That's a 2 action. I'm gonna help. I'm going to do it. He's casting Fly on himself this round.
Oh, be careful.
I am in my temple. Nothing can go wrong.
Have you not been paying attention?
I'm going to make them very sad. Krieger?
Oh, Krieger is going to sweep.
Goddamn Care Bear.
Oh yeah, this one is no longer on fire. This one took all of its action, so it's no longer like exuding flames.
Peter, you've got a +2 from Shadow, and you're only at a -3 for every consecutive hit against the first one.
Well, there's
Is that in front of you?
this counts as 2.
Okay.
AC 37, I guess. Well, 35 against 1 and 37 against the prey.
Okay. Which one's the prey? The stuck one?
Well, I guess so.
Okay, so critical hit and not a critical.
Okay, so I gotta roll separate damage, I guess then.
Roll 1 damage, and the first 2 dice are what apply to the not critical.
Yeah, okay. 12. So 24 damage on the regular.
Okay.
And another 30 on the.
So 54 on one, and
Okay, the one that you marked as prey, 54 damage, destroys it. It drops its rancier and kind of goes up into a puff of smoke and ash.
And you know what? Krieger's going to use an action to renew vigor and give himself 7 temporary hit points.
that'll be useful.
Yeah.
Because
ow.
healing sucks. The healing right now is minimal.
Alker, I hate this guy.
Okay, the voice in the flames stays back here. It sends out this kind of wiry mass of little tiny black tentacles towards.
Is he still attacking?
Yeah, Darian. It's attacking Darian.
But Elker's asking because he can't see it. Can you see the wraith?
Mm-hmm. Very angry.
21 misses. Again, you slash at it with your holy blade, and the veiny outstretched magic dissipates before it can do harm to your flesh and soul. Alker.
Is it limited?
Oh, it did 1, and then
Is there a flourish on the attack?
he can keep on doing this, although I don't think he likes what's going on.
What's not to like?
He should feel all safe. He's been like protected by a wall and tentacles.
He's gonna do a second attack, but this time switch targets to Krieger.
That's not very nice.
AC 18.
This is.
Krieger's soul is impenetrable.
And then switches his attack back to Darian in frustration. AC 23.
No.
Darian. No, Alcur the Black, sorry. Alcur the Black.
Modron thinks I'm rolling.
Alright. Okay, I need to reposition. take care of the grunts before the rest of them come in. Alker's going to just get over to the point where he can see the wraith. And then he's going to 2-action. He's going to blow his heel nuke for the day. Oh, you just get ready for the heel nuke.
Okay.
Tremble before the mighty power of Alker's healing. It's going to be 2d8 plus 17. Oh yeah, 31 healing. Go Krieger.
Is there a
Nice.
save to this?
It's heal
Will or
to Krieger.
oh, to Krieger. I thought you were healing the
No,
wraith.
no. Hit points.
Oh,
Hit points
okay.
on the tanks. Way more important. Don't die, tank.
Got it.
I was like, oh no, did you get cursed or something?
A golden light goes about Krieger,
There we
healing him
go.
for 31, and then it's Darian's turn.
It's just a lot less than like 5d8 plus 41.
Yeah. Darian is going to, he thinks that's a great idea. He's going to lay on hands on Krieger.
Okay.
He heals him for 30. And he's going to raise his shield and take the AOOs to get here.
Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 AOs.
Yep. AC 32.
Okay,
This is
so
what happened to Oscar.
37 is 24 damage. Wham!
The crit.
And then there's a
Yeah.
crit.
Well, we'll be spending a hero point on that crit.
Okay. For 19 damage. Just
Oh, that looked very painful.
dents in Darian's armor. You hear him grunt.
And he is then going to attack Salamander 14.
Okay. The one that's not in the tentacles.
Nope, the one that Krieger is fighting with.
Yeah.
Right in front of there.
Okay, you stride through the battlefield, get punished, and then the answer comes down at the flank of this this salamander.
Ptolemy. Now we're in position. Focus on the boss.
Yes.
AC 34.
AC 34. It is not screwed up in any way, so that's not crit. Its AC is 26.
Oh, hang on, it's 28 plus 1d6. 29 damage.
29 damage. Okay. That is 55. It is not bloodied. Top of the round is Shadow. If I make them sad, they won't be able to be aggressive like that.
Do you think it'll work?
I think so. Then we'll be able to run away without them stabbing our butts.
We're not running away. Again.
I'm more concerned with not getting my butt stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
So the one down here is currently prey, right? Crusher still has that thing as prey. Shadow's going to... Yeah, he's going to unload on this thing.
Okay.
Actually, he'll tell Darian, or Krieger, sorry.
Krieger, if you hit that thing across the side of the face, you'll be good.
There's,
he's gonna-
there's tentacles in the way, though.
Oh. Oh, that's why I only gave it to Crusher. Can I... Shit.
The door's
Alright,
been
he's just
opened,
gonna-
Yeah,
so you should be able to see
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah.
should be able to see him.
There's a nice corner here, but
Okay. He
AC
sees...
27 if you want to attack the one that everyone's piling onto.
Okay, he's going to make it prey.
Alternately,
He's gonna
attack
say-
Ghostface Killer in the back who's spectral handing everything in sight.
He's no
Hey,
one's friend.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, fuckface.
Ooh, make him. That's a good cry. Make him pray, and then just unleash hell on his ass.
Okay.
It's a 21. 41.
Can you crit as incorporeal?
I fucking don't know.
They have immunities.
everything
They have
else.
immunities to death effects, precision, and they have resistances. I still think you can crit them unless critical damage is considered precision.
I don't.
I don't believe so, but I will
Okay.
check.
Is the 25 a hit?
25's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 21, 18, 15, 35.
A second crit.
Okay. So that's 3. Okay, so that's 10d8.
This is all Crusher misses and Shadow kills everything. All right.
Hey, Crusher, you still suck.
Okay, so that's
I'm gonna
so
rule it.
10d8.
It can't be pinned to the wall.
Yeah. 10d8 plus 2d6. Does it take shock?
It does.
Nice.
Okay. So 10d8, 2d6 plus.
It says resistance is all except a certain list, so you have to roll more than 5 damage to do shock damage to it, though.
Okay,
So
the
roll that
2d6s
separately.
will be able to see
Yeah.
him. Well, I'll just roll it in. We'll see if the 2d6s are. It's only 2d6s. Plus.
No, it's 4d6. 2d6 together for each of the crits, so.
Oh yeah, but we can see the d6 individually, right?
Roll damage except for the electricity. Go.
They're 2 1s, so they don't do anything. So 62 damage.
How many arrows is that?
3. 1. It's the first 2 are considered as 1, and the second one's considered 1.
So it should be DR twice.
Twice. Okay, so
Yeah, twice.
no electricity damage is 62, and then you did a pile of damage, so it becomes 52 damage.
All right, and no criticals are not considered precision.
That you tore like half of its essence away with those hits. And nobody's within 10 feet, so no one gets shocked. Bone Crusher.
He's not. He doesn't have the prey on this thing anymore, but he's still gonna.
Does Shadow have shocking on his bow?
The bow that we picked up from what's his face. Yes,
How are you hitting this guy?
Crusher has reach.
Yeah, and he's 15 feet away.
Oh, that guy died. That's right.
Well, you can hit the other guy.
Let's hit this guy.
Yep, you can reach around the corner and hit him.
Okay.
You can reach for him around the corner.
Of course, Crusher is really good at this. Wait, 26 hits, right?
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
22
Go,
misses.
Crusher. Making me proud. Making me proud.
This is going so much better than last time, where we just got our asses handed to us. Around. And like, oh my god, we're done.
I
Get the
use
fuck out of here.
1 hit. 2d10 plus 25 damage. All right.
Okay, that hurt.
Punched him.
Yeah, he's now bloodied. Wham! You slammed him over the top of the head. Oscar's counting boots. Salamanders. Well, buddies. I think this salamander is going to step into here. Krieger's
Move, Krieger.
mean, so is the paladin. Alright. So we've
You
got
can't tell me what to do.
2 salamanders in the that are stuck. And they're gonna take their attacks. 20. Okay, so the one on the right. It's AC 21 and 29.
On who?
Krieger.
29 hits.
18 damage.
So 11, then minus 7. Okay. So 4 damage.
Did
Darian did not, no.
Darian did not block. Okay. The other one hit AC
He's already got resistance from his class features.
34 and 28.
On who? Sorry?
Krieger.
30. They both hit, yeah.
Okay. I'll roll it all together, but these are 2 hits.
Are you including the AC bonus from Lay on Hands?
+2 AC.
Your plus 2 AC.
He's got an AC of he's got an AC of 26 when he rages.
I just
Yeah.
asking for yours.
No,
Okay.
no,
38 damage from 2 hits.
All right.
You just get your ass beat, poked, and just bleeding everywhere. Goddamn.
This salamander is going to enjoy the flank with his partner against Darian. So the one to the left that already took the step hits AC 34 and not enough.
Hits.
For 21 damage on Darian. This is piercing.
Stop getting hurt.
And then the one that didn't move is going to take 2 attacks on Darian. AC 24 and then not enough.
Nope.
And then we'll spend a action to immolate and get all fiery. Voice in the flame. Oh, and then all the other salamanders are, well, D6 for the ones that didn't get out. 1 damage. This one gets 3 attempts to get out. 15 is 26. Missed by 1, and then these are escape artist checks. 16, 27. So it made it out this first one. And then moves. And then all these guys get triple moves.
If you're wondering where to start that lightning bolt.
I can't. I got a giant ass in the way that would absorb too. If I'm not careful. Look at the size of the buttock.
He's very evasive. Don't worry.
My lightning bolt can potentially do like 130 damage if it's like max and you fail your save badly.
Alright, salamanders are all moving around this way. They've all done their attacks. Salamanders have gone. Ptolemy. So one of the powers of crushing despair is that people don't get reactions.
That's
Wait till there's
amazing.
more. Wait till there's more of them.
Like, that's what he keeps on saying, I'm going to make them sad.
You didn't say that they wouldn't be able to stab you.
No, he did. So a failure,
Believe him.
a success for 1 round. Creatures can't use reactions and must attempt another saving throw at the start of their turn.
That's on a success.
On a failure, they're slowed 1 on that turn as they sob uncontrollably. A failure is as success but slowed for 1 minute. And a critical failure is as failure, but the creature is automatically slowed for 1 minute. So there's no, like, save or be slowed. Weird. But for 1 round in a 30-foot cone, no reactions.
Enemies, or is it getting everyone?
It's all creatures in that cone.
Well, let's see if Crusher's butt likes being sad.
He doesn't get reactions anyway, and he's
Yes, I
hasty.
do. Yes, I
Well,
do.
they all took reactions against
Mm-hmm.
Darian, but then they had their turn since Darian. So Ptolemy would get
Crusher,
Crusher there.
Largesse is in the way.
I'll move.
Yes, don't make you very sad.
Yes, we will make you very sad.